What's up? It's okay. Sometimes people have to lie to get through the day.
Okay. So.
Yes? No. We're celebrating.
Oh, okay. You're just celebrating like this? Okay, so everyone, you should have your folder, right? So hover over the folder name. Hover over the folder and click this button right here. Just renew file. No, it's hard. I couldn't find it. Okay, so name your thing index.html. Okay? So, just for fun, I'm going to do that again, okay? Okay, so you hover over this is the folder, you click new file, you type index.html. Okay. So on the right, you should have an index.html file.
Is everyone here?
Is everyone here? Okay, we're here. Okay, so now we're going to start typing stuff. Okay, so in HTML, you type this at the top, and it means that you're writing an HTML file. Okay, and you type this. And so this first one right here, this is called an HTML tag. And so a tag is like a word with some angle brackets around the side of it. And so usually a tag has an end tag. It's kind of like a curly braces in Java, where you like have opening one and closing. Yeah, same for HTML. So this is like the basis one that you use always. And so there's another one, head. It's like the intro to your letter or something, where your letter has a head. It's like the intro to your letter. And in there you'll put like a title. Hello, everyone. Okay, that's our title. And so after the ending head tag, you can do a body tag, which is like the body of your letter or something like that. It's me. Okay. So to summarize again, the doc type at the top is like saying it's like a HTML file. Then the HTML word tag thing at the start is an opening tag, and it means like create this HTML document. And then there's an end one at the bottom just to say this is the end of the document. And so inside the HTML tag, there are two tags, head and body. Head is like information about the document, and then body has what actually will show up on the page. And so inside of head, we put a title tag that has a start and end, right? Start tag, end tag, and then we put inside that the title. Okay, so does everybody have this typed out pretty much? Okay, so you hover over this, and you see how there's that little text right there? That's where we're going to go to in the web browser. Okay, so mine is the home folder /workshop/index.html. So I'm going to go in my browser, and I'm going to say file //home /front end workshop. Okay, and then there's the.
If anyone doesn't follow, raise your hand.
Yeah, okay. So I'll help you guys load up the webpage, okay?
We're just voting on file.
Yeah. So you don't have to use the squiggly line, right?
Squiggly line means like that's not funny.
So I do have to type it.
No, that's for Linux. Okay. To be clear, when you're typing /home/something, that is only for Linux.
What is Linux?
It's different operating system.
Sorry. So I just type in this, right?
Here,
Just
let's go
from
to
desktop.
Okay, you go to your work process. Is this a file colon slash another slash?
Okay. Let me go over another way to get here, okay? Go to file colon slash slash slash, okay? File colon slash slash, you hit enter, and then this is like your C drive, basically, okay? So you like find like user or something, but since this is Linux, we're gonna have to go to home. So we go to home, which is like users. We go to each, and then we scroll down and we find the front end talk. Okay. From the workshop, see right here. It's kind of like the Explorer. Okay, so we'll go around. Kamar, you're gonna help.
Found it. Thank you so much.
You can help her, right? Are you good? Did you write it? Well, okay. Here, go. Let's go to the code. Let's look at it real quick. Go back to the code. Oh, you did write something. It's like you're saying you do everything. Wait, it says hello everyone. Go back.
What I did was like, I went to I put out my personal computer.
I prefer this.
I'm actually done that. Once we were for the yeah, after get the sticker, it's over for them hoes. Like, okay, I wouldn't go that far. Like, he's like, what is that? I'm like, I actually don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I staff overflow.
No, I thought you could just review it live.
Yeah. It's recorded. Well, could have been answered.
I can like
My portfolio.
Stay tuned.
Just switch on.
Okay, so is everyone mostly good here? Yeah, okay. So you should have your web page. You should see something, right? So now we're going to start doing some more like different HTML stuff. So let's say you just want to change this to world for fun. Okay, so you save it, you do Control S, and then you tab, right? And then you refresh the page. And so now, like up in the title, instead of saying hello everyone, it says hello world, which is crazy, right? Okay. Now let's go back to the body here. So let's say we have like a to-do list or something. Let's say like you have a lot of homework to do during your time here at Hack. You say like to-do list, and then you create a little list. So you say UL. That's not UL. Okay, UL, and inside that you do LI. Okay, you type midterm 1. Okay, and then you guys know me, Nick, so I'm going to move this now. UL stands for unordered list, and LI stands for list item. Programmers don't really like to type out lots of text, so that's why it's like that. So refresh. Wow, I have such a big to-do list. A lot of stuff to do. Now let's add another thing. Let's say add a space to do list. Does that bother you? Yeah. What if I did this? Okay. Well, that's fine. Let's say that I'm really anxious about my homework and I really want to make the to-do really large so I won't forget to do it. So we do H1 and add the ending H1 around here. So we refresh. And it's like, wow, it's really glaring at me that I have some work that I have to do. Okay, so let's say if you want to like order your list, right? So if you want to do like a step-by-step thing, you say OL, LI, you say, what do you have to do for your midterm study? You also have to do something else. I usually forget about this one when I'm studying. I usually forget to do that. So right here you have like two like sub-items, right? You have to study and then you have to sleep. Most people, I forget to sleep. So anyway, so what's happening here is you have your UL tag, right, unordered list, and inside that you have a list item. And then below that, you have your ordered list, and then you have your list item again, which because it's an ordered list, it has like 1, 2, right, instead of just a bullet point. Okay? And so the interesting thing about HTML is that you can put like tags inside of tags, and that's what like creates the structure of your page. Okay, so let's say that it's really important that I don't forget to sleep this time when I'm studying for my midterm. Okay, so we'll say class equals red, or red thing. Okay, so we're gonna start going to some CSS now. So HTML is the layout of our page, right? Like just the bare bones structure, and then CSS is like how you like make it look and stuff and add colors. So inside of head, you're going to create a new style tag, and inside of style, you're going to say like dot red thing, and then you're going to do 2 braces. So the style tag is where you can put your CSS styles, and you can put it in like another file if you want. We're just keeping it here for simplicity. So inside there, you say dot red thing, and that means every HTML tag that has a class of red thing, we're going to apply some styles to it. So let's just say, show you how it works. We're going to say color red. All right, we're going to say blue because it's wrong. Okay, so here, look, it colored as blue, right? Isn't that crazy? So go back. It's like, oh wait, we actually want red, so we're going to change this to red and refresh. So you see kind of how that works. Yeah. So first styles, you have the class name. So this is like a class name right here. There's a class name, and then braces, and then like the properties associated with it. So you can have things like font size too. I don't know what's good font size. 72 px. Px stands for pixels. See, so now it's like really important, right? It's not only is it red, but it's really large. It's step 2 of my 2-step plan. The study for our midterm. Okay, so is everybody here so far? We're good? Okay, so that is some CSS. If you want to do a link, let's just try and do a link. I'll leave the font size. So a link, the way you do that is you have an A. So it's an A tag. I don't know what it's like stands for anchor or something. I don't know what that means. So you have another attribute, just kind of like class, and say graph equals, say like Google HTTP and // Google.com. and then you end the tag, it's like there's that little space in there, kind of like title, and you can say Google. Okay, so aref equals google.com. So we refresh this page, and then now we have this beautiful link right here called Google, and we can go to it. It actually takes us someplace. So what page is doing things now? Crazy. So go back here. You can also like change the name to be like something else, and it'll still work. Right? It'll still be the same link. Okay. So now that we've done, you kind of like know what HTML and CSS are. Let's go into some JavaScript stuff. So I will remove this. And then, so what you should do right here is you should create a script tag. And script is where you put your JavaScript code in. Yeah, what's up?
Are you putting that inside the body?
Yeah, it should be inside the body tag. Yeah, so before it is.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so you create your script tag, and we're also going to create a canvas tag. And we're going to give it an ID. ID is kind of like a class, but you only have one ID per element. Like, you can have a class that applies to many different things. Whereas the canvas ID equals my canvas. And so we're just going to leave that. And so what canvas is just going to be like this little workspace that we can like draw stuff on. So we're going to create like a JavaScript simple animation. Okay, so now inside the script tag, we're going to be using another language today, your third language. So we're going to be using JavaScript. So JavaScript, you can say something like var canvas equals document get elements by ID my canvas. Okay, so if you come from like Java or something, you can put a semicolon in, but for some reason they just decided to make it optional in JavaScript. So you can either add a semicolon or you can not, whatever you're going to do. So let me make this a little bigger. Okay. So what's happening here is we're creating a new variable canvas, and we're setting equal to this exact element right here, right? Because you guys saw it says my canvas for the ID. We got that specific ID only, or like put an L in here. So we're gonna to use the canvas, we have to create a context. So say var context. I don't like typing characters either. Canvas get context 2D. I guess you can use it for 3D. You've never used that before. Let's see. Okay, so should have something like this, and since front end is hard, we're gonna like look up some information just to make sure that we know what we're talking about here. I know what I'm going to talk about. So we look up JavaScript canvas. We just click on the first link. Scroll down. Okay, we have our canvas with an ID, right? It has a width and a height. We may or may not need that. And then, okay, we have this code here, draw a line. So we got the element by the ID. And we also got the context. So let's just try out this code, and then we'll see if it works. Copy paste, beautiful, right? And we'll go over to this URL. What the heck? Does everyone see that? Is that a beautiful line? That's crazy. Our code made that. So here's the code right here. So create the canvas, put it to the element, create the context. Context just like setup is required. Then you move, so you have like a pin, right? It's like somewhere on the canvas. Like, okay, move to 0, 0, right here. And then you say line to this location. And then stroke actually finishes the draw. Okay, so now we're going to try and draw a ball. So let's go back to our canvas thing right here. Draw a circle. Close up for me. We're going to copy and paste this. Copy and paste is so much fun. All right. So this is sort of a similar thing like move to and the stroke like before. So you start to create the path, then you draw an arc. It goes all the way around the circle, and then you stroke it. So we're gonna refresh the page just to make sure it works out. Wow, this is crazy. We got a circle going on, and so I think that you can like decrease the size of the circle. So the first parameter here, this is like x, this is y. I'm pretty sure this is radius. This is like the start drawn for the circle, and this is like the end drawn for the circle. Okay, and then this is actually drawn. So let's just say we want to make our circle a little bit smaller. We'll say 10. We'll refresh and see what happens. So our circle is smaller, cool, right? Also, we'll give canvas a width and a height. Just to be clear. So we say width equals 200, height equals 200. So that should probably be like the same one as this. Oh, they have quotes out, so we'll just use quotes. So the reason I'm showing like the website stuff is like I know this stuff pretty well, but then at a hackathon, you might like have to look some stuff up on the internet, and that's okay. Perfectly fine. Everybody looks up on the internet, that's how I learn all this stuff. Okay. So we have this drawn in the circle, and now we're gonna try and see if we can like change the position. So we're gonna say function draw. Right, we're gonna have this inside the function. We say request animation frame draw, and then we're gonna also put that like over here. So what that does is basically like you could just call draw over and over inside of the loop, right? Like you just run over and over just like you're trying to play a game, right? Each game is not like an actual continuous thing, it's just like frame, like change the position of something, move on, change the position of something, move on. So that's what we're gonna do here. And this kind of creates that little loop. So we're gonna create an x variable and a y variable. So right here on the start of the arc, we're going to say x, y, okay? So it should draw like in the corner somewhere on the web page. Yeah, so see there, this, for some reason 0, 0 starts at the very top left corner. The programmer just like it that way. So here's the code. So we have our draw function. And we begin the path, and we draw an arc from all the way. We draw a circle at x, y, which is currently 0. And then we draw with the stroke, and then we like start looping with the quest animation. So if we want to actually make it move, we say x is equal to x plus 10, y is equal to y plus 10. So you can see that a draw is being called over and over, right? Due to the quest animation canvas, like inside of loop. The draw is being called over and over. Each time draw is run, then x is being set equal to the previous value plus 10. So it should start moving across the web page, right? Wait, do you see that? Isn't that crazy? Look, we're almost close to our animation, right? As long as we can get rid of the previous circles, we're good. So, is everybody here so far? Are we good? You can raise your hand. We'll walk around. Hey, what's up? Did it show up at one point?
Yeah.
So it's only
Yeah.
Oh, RAM?
Okay. Yeah, thank you.
What'd you play something like that? Yeah, still, so you're just
Oh yes, good catch.
So why are we as this like in two places?
This is to start. This is to
Big.
yeah, because you have to draw it. It's Y plus Y plus
I broke it. It worked. I'm trying to make it minus so it goes this way.
Let me take the start. Like the bar. Can't be zero. You can't have start at like
There you
meters.
Okay, so what's happening? They're actually on the same thing. To the left. See, the eye is highlighted. See,
We connected a certain slope.
but there's just yes. So yes, you can.
Slope too.
You're right.
It's a CSS.
I mean, it's literally the same. Just canvas even bigger. Oh, it is. You've got 1,000 photos.
Oh yeah, so this is at movie.
It is bigger.
Like,
Maybe we can look bigger.
I'm just gonna stop making it.
Or mathematical. I wouldn't be signing this ever. Sine, cosine, and sine.
Everybody get that?
What's the function?
So that's the function. How's the
they heard me. I'm like, it's okay. They can listen to this conversation. It's just with you. Just get like,
Nice, very good to the cowboy. You just made like
get it. I'm like, Like the desserts, maybe if they don't use cherry this time.
So video cards.
Oh my god, it's infinite scroll.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, you can't.
This is my laptop, but I believe he's running one. Why is he running one? Is that what your question
Every one of my sweet mates has these things. Just kidding. It's not gonna be UV.
Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to try and make sure, see if we can get the bouncing ball, if we can get the ball to bounce. So, yeah, so what you do is you'd say, we're gonna give the ball a velocity. So you're gonna say var vx equals 10, var vy equals 10. And this will make sense while I do it a little bit. So let's say x equals x plus vx, and then y is equal to y plus vy. And so this code should like work approximately the same. Yeah, so it works the same. And so now what we're gonna do is like basically if it hits one of the boundaries of the game, it's like right here, right here, right here, right here. It should reverse that part of the velocity. So what we'll do is we'll say if, let's just start with one of them. So if x is greater than the width, which we set here to be like 200. So if the width is greater than 200, say vx equals negative vx, right? Because if you hit the side, you want it to turn around. The problem is it also happens with the y too. So we're going to say if y is greater than 200, uy is equal to negative uy. Yeah, do you see how that got slightly darker? Check that out. Because that means it's going back over. So let's actually try and clear. So let's see. I think what you do is you say ctx.clear rex 0, 0, 200, 200. So that makes a rectangle that's like clear from the origin to the maximum. And so we're going to say that. Any questions? Whoa, did you see that? Whoa. Okay, so now we need to make it go backwards. So what we'll do is we'll add some more like if statements here to set it to be next. So if x is less than or equal to 0, let's just say less than 0, vx is equal negative dx. And I'll say if y is less than 0, dy is equal to negative dy. Do you guys see that? Isn't that awesome? Okay, so let's do something fun, and then we'll change the y velocity. See, so because it kind of started at an angle, it keeps going bouncing in different directions. Okay, so I'll scroll down. Is everybody at this part? Raise your hand.
Mine's not bouncing, it just goes on.
Okay, so if it just goes off on one of them, then you don't have one at all. So like it needs to be like once it hits like the corner of something else or something, then it needs to reverse that thing else. Okay, so
Can we actually reduce the speed of the?
you want to reduce the speed?
Yeah, can we actually sleep inside the function? Can we?
Oh, well, if you want to reduce the speed, all you have to do is you just change the velocity. So you just change to 5 and then like 10. You mean like that? Because if you add a sleep, then it's kind of like it staggers the animation. Like you still want the animation to be the same speed, but you want to change the actual speed of the arm.
Okay.
Does anyone need any help? Okay, so this double slash right here, just to tell you guys what it is, it's a comment, so you can like type something, and obviously that's not valid JavaScript, but it's just not run as part of the thing. So you can just like write like little comments to yourself about like what the code does. Okay, so who had a question?
So make those no, we can do actually, yeah, it'll be easier. Yeah. No, make those two. Oh, because that's your canvas. That's your canvas. That's this canvas. So because you see how these had to put it on. You see how these are temporary. They're the same canvas.
So it can never be bigger than you can. Oh yeah, they're all great.
No, that's the back show.
This would just slow down the phone. I don't have this. I don't know what this does, but
This is my.
Alright, so we're gonna do one more quick little thing, and we're gonna add keyboard into this. So let's look at JavaScript. Keyboard handling. Google. Stack Overflow, perfect. Okay, so say this. So what we're going to do, copy paste the code. What happens here is that document is like the web page document, and then when you press the down part on your key, it seems like it calls the function that follows it. So like if the key is 37, then left is pressed, and if the key is 39, then right is pressed. So let's just test this out, make sure it works really good. So we're gonna press left. Oh, left was pressed. Wow, that's crazy. Then press right. Right was pressed. Ooh, this code works. That's good. Okay, so now what we're going to do instead is we're going to say, we're not going to do an alert, we're going to do a boost. So if left is pressed, we're going to add, we're going to subtract 10 from the velocity. So Vx equals Vx minus 10. Okay, and then if right is pressed, we're going to say Vx equals Vx plus 10. So we're just like increasing or decreasing the speed, right? So go over here. Oh, you see that? Oh, let me remove that over. Gotta remove this over. Okay, so now it's going that speed, now let's press the left, see what happens. See, now it's going really fast. We can reduce it a little bit. Reduce it a lot. You can also have it change the position, right? So you could say, instead of saying velocity, you could say x is equal to x minus 10, and x equal to x plus 10. And let's just say instead of 10, let's just do something 50, so it'll be a little bit. Okay. You see how it just jumps around the thing? Oh, I think it's, okay, it was gone, but we moved it back. Okay, see. And so if you get like different key codes, you can do like the up arrow key and the down arrow key, and then you can actually start moving around and you can see how this is like the basis of the game, or something like that. So let's try and add let's try and do the up arrow key and down arrow key. See here. Arrow key goes oops. Okay, so up arrow is 38. Let's just change these all to 10 again. Okay, and we're going to say, we're going to do it down there. So else if next equals 40. So equals 40. Then we are going to say y is equal to y. Okay, so go back to here, test this out, see if it happens. Let's say down. For, because it's 10 and it's also moving, it's kind of slow. Let's just create like a general velocity rather than just all of these equal to 10. And then we'll place it to 10, that way we try the same everywhere. So now if I want to increase by like a really large number just to see what it just says 50. Okay, so oh yeah, so something definitely works here. Okay, so now what we'll do is we'll remove this code right here so that it's only our keyboard controller, and then we'll see what happens. So X and Y are directly being changed by our keyboard. It should be. Okay, I think the 50 is a little bit too much. So we'll just say 10. Yes, please. Okay, so now you see this? Look. If you move the right arrow key goes right, left arrow key goes left. Up goes down. So we're gonna have to switch that. We're gonna say we're gonna have to switch the negatives on here. Because it starts at 0, 0, this is 200, 200 on the camera, right? So down is positive. So I have to switch that and make this 1 plus. Wow, isn't this crazy? You should have your own keyboard game here. So I'll walk around on keyboard.
Oh,
Okay. Are you guys
Thank you. Fucking.
boy, just broke the. Oh. Not that much.
It's the drum, you can't even Right now,
How do you see this in the
Oh, so we're subtracting. I said I'm shouldn't be seen. Okay. No, he said he should be seen. Doesn't it still be good? Nice.
Okay, so everyone, if you want to like learn more stuff, I have a website that went over this and a few other things. So tutorialsbynick.com. Yeah, crazy, right? So hello, I'm Nick, and anyway, there's articles right here. So basic HTML, CSS. You guys went over that. You also went over JavaScript and Asian basics, and we just got into some physics and keyboard basics. So you have all that stuff. I have some other stuff here. But mainly the top stuff was the most useful. Is the web development. Unless you guys want to build a robot or something. Okay, so. Anybody has any questions, just message in the Slack or whatever, I'll be there. And I'll post the code there too.
It'll take like 10. It'll take like 30 seconds for the show up. That's the where you're talking about. What's happening?
Okay, you're good.
I'm pointing the camera at the camera.
Oh, there it is! Sorry. Dude, this can happen again, I promise. Give it 30 seconds.
Yeah, do
Don't assume it.
Going.
It's not actually live. Like, it actually has to preloaded.
Okay, make sure to join the front end dash workshop if you want help from me.
Again. I keep doing this. There's nowhere else to go. Yeah, I already knew all that stuff. He wants to I know.
Oh, at least for the
Oh shit. It's happening again. It's happening again.
So, you know, it's kind of just like a message. It's like a music campaign. It's not like that.
See, that's better. Alright, I just heard it because I can't do it again. But I guess I'd start over. Anyway. That's cool.
So what are we doing now? Is that all the workshops?
Yeah.
Start working.
Oh, I see.
I've been working my way. An hour so we did.
I'm not.
You can say it or someone takes it.
Okay.
Look at this, look at this, look at this. I made this, dude. No help. Google too.
Still not using.
Say what?
Still not using.
Yeah. So many good ones. I just gotta get good.
I still like RIP as a version.
I mean,
Bro.
you know what? You going to let's say you wanted to get you know what?
I didn't apply. I should have
Like
applied.
message someone
I
down
didn't
the
apply.
say you want to take you know kind of
I didn't get the covers.
I did GT.
Yeah, that's weird. Why would you go all the way?
Yeah.
Whatever.
You might be able to. I think you probably give it.
Oh shit.
You want 30 days?
It's not the same weekend.
That's how CPS. Let's do it right down here.
Let's go. Ow.
That hurt, but
Wait, what weekend is next year?
October
13? That's next week.
That's next weekend.
That's next weekend?
Yeah.
I have no time to do
GT is the weekend after.
Holy shit.
4 weeks straight.
Yeah.
Oh my
I mean, your
god.
schedule could do that.
You know what? Yeah, I mean, I mean,
Okay, true.
I can't do that.
Sorry, man. 4 weeks straight. Like, I can look at every weekend. This is gonna be fun.
Experience like this.
You're the person they tell you not to be.
Yo, Max, you going? You gotta go, man.
I don't know, man, hectic's pretty good.
You can pretty go.
Yeah. Well, mostly, like
Well,
90%.
code
I have to, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm happy I got it to GT. I'm just like that. You probably would have got it in 5 minutes.
Wait, how good was that?
I see.
I see. Saying
I see.
I don't know what
Okay.
GT. Like,
Then